Hey there everyone, Aaron Spalsbury here at 3X Logic again, and today I'm actually going to be doing the part 2 of the video that if you saw this earlier, talking about triggered actions and some of the options that we have inside of our InterACT series of cameras. And today I'm going to be showing you how to add and modify the resources that allow you to do things like text-to-speech or even apply a schedule to those cameras. So you'll notice here, I'm logged into my Visual Cloud portal under the dealer side. I am in the dealer portal, and obviously you can tell that by just looking up here in the upper left directly below the logo. It should say dealer portal, knowing that you're logged in as a dealer. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to customer management. I'm going to go ahead and go into my 3X Logic Innovation Center, and obviously I've got a few different customers under here to choose from. I don't need to choose any of these down below. I actually just want to apply resources that I can use to any of these locations. So go ahead and click on the Resources tab here at the top, and you'll see that I've got a number of them already in here, but let's pretend I didn't have anything at all. I'm going to come over here and click Add Resource, and I can choose what resource I want to add. Audio file being a WAV file, perhaps background music, a siren sound, whatever type of media file you want to put in here, you can certainly use. It does have to be a WAV file. However, more times than not, we want to use something like a text-to-speech message. Well, the text-to-speech message will not actually work unless we actually have an engine put in here. Now, once you select the engine, it's going to ask you to select a file. And if you hit this button here off to the right, this is just simply going to open up a browse button so that you can access your computer. But where do you get these engines from? Well, down below, we will actually have a direct link so that you can go in and pull these directly from our website. In fact, we actually have them on our website, but there'll also be a direct link to access our public folder to be able to pull down all of the various voice models that you're looking for inside of these cameras. So this will be really nice, makes it nice and easy on you so that you can go ahead and load these directly onto the camera. Once you have that in here, I'm going to go ahead and close this guy out. You have the option of adding a text-to-speech message. So I'm going to come in here and hit text-to-speech message. You can type in whatever you want here, and then also whatever analytic voice that you want to use inside of here, depending on how many you've loaded into the resources tab here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of this and just kind of walk you through a few of them that I've already set up here on the system. Let's say, for instance, I want to edit this one. You'll notice I do have the message in here. This is where you can come in and edit these particular resources and make it say whatever you want. This is going to verbalize whatever you type into the text-to-speech input in here, and obviously then it becomes a resource that you can use like we showed you on our previous video showing you the triggered actions. So it's really nice. Makes it nice to where you can actually do this across the board, across all of your customer sites all at one time. So that's kind of nice. The next one I want to show you is actually the device schedule inside of here, and you'll notice this resource is in use. You definitely don't want to remove one if you already have one in here, but what is it actually doing? Well, this is my schedule that I have set up that it will only play that text-to-speech message during that particular alarm. So you'll see this here. I can come in and say, hey, I want to delete this particular time. Perhaps I want to add in a new time, and this is pretty straightforward, but it's nice to be able to see how this is. Anything in red, that is where it will actually be active as an alarm condition and play or verbalize that resource that we've typed into that text message. So just kind of be aware you can turn this on or off from the standpoint of having a schedule as to when you do or do not want this to actually play. Okay, so that was just something I wanted to kind of walk you guys through inside of here. Some people were asking, where do we get the actual engines for text-to-speech? So I wanted to make sure it was nice and easy on a quick, short little video so that you have the ability of downloading it and adding it to all of your devices. But guys, thanks again for joining me on one of these videos. We hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon so you're notified every time we give an update or something new into any of these videos. But thanks again. We'll see you on the next one.